Welcome to Generation Dragons, episode 67. Steve, how are you?
Ho, 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 Clint. Merry Beermas.
Hey, Mary beer, miss. Ding, ding. I found out this holds a full pint of beer. Works out perfectly.
Wow, that's impressive for a mug. Nice. I
Yep.
can hold about 8 pints of beer.
How many are you packing in there now, Steve? How many are you packing in
8?
there?
Because I'm feeling I'm going to burst.
So most of you may already can tell, we are here to talk about some festive, I can't even say the words, but some holiday stuff, some Christmas stuff. Everyone, thank you for tuning in. As always, we really appreciate it. Tune in, come listen. We're talking, watching, whatever you want to do. We're talking about the best holiday specials that have ever walked across our TV screens or video screens or laptop screens, telephones, whatever else you have a screen
You
at.
want to do it? You want to go top down or top or bottom up?
Well, Steve, to me, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to kick it off. I mean, one of my favorite Christmas holidays specials is the Sonic Christmas Blast.
I knew you were going to put that.
It's old 1996 Sonic, when we're just getting the old animation, which was great. Dr. Eggman trying to trick the people of Robotropolis or something like that, into him becoming Santa so he can get all of the gifts. Clearly it doesn't work because it's Eggman and Sonic, but one of my favorites.
Kids love it.
They're indifferent, but that doesn't matter. I love it, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, I'll take the next one, of course. I'm going to go with Transformers animated Human Error.
Oh.
It's a little bit newer. It's from the early 2000s, but maybe mid to late 2000s actually. But great Transformer Christmas special, kind of the only one. And I love it because they all drink oil nog and get drunk and wake up as humans, and it's just great. I love the scene where he's like, Autobots, let's just walk.
Yeah.
It's funny and it's good, and it's become a tradition with my kids. So
Nice.
Yeah.
I gotta get on that. I have to watch that one. It sounds like it'd be a good one to watch. For me, the next one, any of the Pokemon holiday specials, Christmas specials. Specifically one's called Christmas Night. It's from the original animated, so 1998, 98, I believe it was. And really, in Canada or in North America, it only came right to video. It was a direct to movie type thing. But it's just the group, the three, Brock, Misty, and Ash, getting a cabin. Don't know what they're going to do in this cabin, but some things happen, and it's just a good special. And I always like that. I always like to see, especially when it's like an anime. I always like to see the Japanese take on Christmas because it's always
Christmas, yeah,
over the top compared to everywhere else.
yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna give one that was from before you were born, but we love it. We watch it every year. Always have, as a family growing up. But it's the Raccoons Christmas special. And I'm not sure if you know what it is, but
I do not.
so it's a Canadian cartoon from the 80s. If I just say the word Cyril Sneer, there's somebody that's listening who's going to know that.
I've
Burt
heard
Raccoon and the others, and yeah, basically the evergreen forest is being all cut down by Cyril Sneer, and one of the trees that gets cut down, the raccoons are living in, and it gets taken back to the humans cabin, and Schaefer the dog, and all of them kind of get into a tangle before they realize it's innocent, and their tree is chopped, and they go. The whole thing is about saving the forest and blah blah blah.
Well,
anyway, good Canadian cartoon.
Good old Canadian cartoon, eh? I mean, one we cannot forget off the list. Now, it's something that I barely remember. I may have watched it once, and there's probably a good reason. But the old Star Wars holiday special.
It's so bad.
But it's canon, Steve. It's canon, so...
I can't believe that. but yeah, actually have it on my list as a dishonorable mention if I ever got that far. But there's probably about 15 things on my list, but I'm only going to talk about 5 of them. So
Yeah, no, fair. But yeah, I had to include this one on the list. I mean, like I said, I haven't watched it, but everything, I think I've seen more memes and ridiculousness.
I dare you to watch it. I tried several times, and I think one time I let it play in the background while I was doing stuff, but I just could not stay focused on it. Trust me, it's that bad.
It's that
But,
bad. Yeah, and that's coming from you, Steve. You do watch a lot of things that are pretty bad.
it's true, right? So if I'm saying it's that bad, it's bad.
Yeah, fair.
No,
All right, hand it over
all
to
right.
you, Steve, on the next one.
All right, another oldie, but every year I watch it, love it, and it'd be from the old Rankin Bass. They did, like Frosty and Rudolph the Red Reindeer and Drummer Boy, all those kind of clay and puppet ones and stuff. But this one's a cartoon, and it's 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
You hope,
We hope.
and I'll hurry.
Da-da-da-da.
You pray,
I'll pray.
and I'll plan. We'll do what's necessary, 'cause even a miracle needs a hand.
It has the Clockmaker and Father Mouse. Basically, the son wrote a letter saying they don't believe in Santa to Santa, and it's signed to all of us. So Santa takes it as the whole town doesn't want him, and so he builds a clock to try and call Santa, and then it gets buggered up. But I won't ruin too much more of the story. Very good, very good. I highly recommend it.
I'll have to add that to my list. I mean, another one for me, we just watched actually 2. I'm just going to take 2, and they're both on your list anyways. We just watched them recently, both Frosty the Snowman from 1964 and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Classics. I mean, if you were
You can go wrong with those.
if you were a child at any point in your life that lived in Canada or likely the U.S., you probably watched that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely a North American thing.
Steve, on to the next
right.
one. We'll list off a couple more, Steve, I think, and then we'll call it a night. Get back on to our festive cheers.
Agreed. So I'm gonna say He-Man and She-Ra Christmas special.
The one that we were watching at your
it's-
house the other day, Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
So it's all right. It's longer than the others that we've been talking about, but it's all about explaining what Christmas is to all the Eternians because they don't know what it is, and it's very good morals and principles about what Christmas is supposed to be. So I won't say too much more. Watch it. Good. But yeah, go ahead, Clint. Next.
I mean, for me, it's Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, which is one from the 1999, 2000, 2001, in around that time frame.
There's 99, and there's also I was going to mention the 83 one, the Christmas Carol, but the one in 99 includes it, so I'm going to take a new one now after. But
the one in 99 doesn't include the Christmas Carol. The 99 it's the 3 ones.
Version I have has a bunch of them together. I think that's what I'm thinking of. And I've marked it 99. So
fair. Yeah, no, the one from 1999. Once Upon a Christmas Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. There's the 3 Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Think about them.
Yeah, where the Christmas repeats over and over and over.
Yeah. Then there's Goofy and oh my goodness, I always forget his name. His son's name. Not believing in Santa Claus.
Dang it! What is his name?
Max.
It's Max.
Max.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kathy. And the last one is about Mickey and Minnie. So, anyways, there was always one that my sister and I watched all the time. Was used to air on CBC, so we'd watch it on the old CBC TV antenna, and that's probably one of my top Christmas.
That was a good one. So I guess I can take back and say the 1983 Christmas Carol with Mickey. So the Disney special. It's basically the Ebenezer Scrooge story, all that kind of stuff. But done very well. Very, very worth watching if you haven't seen it, Clint. I'm guessing you probably have.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, who hasn't?
Yeah.
But there's a whole bunch more I have in my list, but most of them are, just kind of honorable mentions for me, like the Flintstones, Chipmunks, National Lampoons, Christmas Vacation, Garfield, Pinky and the Brain, which was a little later, but
Pinky and the
kids
Brain.
and the Animaniacs
Yeah.
were a good one. But
Steve, we've forgotten probably one of the most important Christmas movies, and I'm gonna say one, and people might think I'm thinking of the other one, but Home Alone is definitely
Fair.
missing off our list. And I mean, I don't think it's a Christmas movie. Others will likely disagree, and if you disagree with us, say it in the comments. Die Hard.
yeah, I knew you were going there.
It takes place around Christmas, but I mean, so does Avatar technically, because like it came out last week.
So does Randall, for God's sakes, man. Like, I think it's the one where he goes back home, and I think it's the first one.
Yeah.
Like it's Christmas time, and but I was trying to keep it all animated, and then I had to mention National Lampoons, so
Yeah,
that was
fair.
what threw that part off.
Yeah, fair. Anywho, Steve, appreciate it. Everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Festivus, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy whatever else that you might be celebrating. Steve and I are happy to have you guys come and listen and watch us and enjoy our holiday ridiculousness. Steve, as always,
Keep collecting, my friends.
keep gaming and keep
Safe.